Hello, everyone.
I'm Jessie.
And I'm Dustin. This is another Stud or Scrub Battle Report. Woo! I'm tired. Welcome to another Stud or Scrub Battle Report. I am here, Dustin, with my partner in crime, Jessie, and we are playing another battle report. It is going to be Chaos Soup, with a bit of a change from the last game, if you notice, against pure Tyranids this time. That's right. Brain bugs are back. You excited, Jessie?
Very.
You love Zoanthropes.
Love 3-up involved.
What did you bring this time to fight the Zoanthropes with? I see the Thousand Sun detachment is pretty much the same.
It's exactly the same, except we don't have the Exalted
the
Sorcerer.
sorcerer, right? Okay.
But I'm going to assume that you guys aren't watching these back to back.
Everybody's obviously watching these back to back, but just in case, let's go over your list again.
What things are, and it's totally been 2 weeks since the last one. We're not filming this one right after the other one.
Yeah, this is 2 weeks after today.
So, he's the Warlord. He has a 3-up invuln save. That's his Warlord trait.
How original.
He has 2 psychic powers, which are Gaze of Fate and not Death Hex.
Jesse's very prepared for this, as you can tell.
Yeah. Sorry, I forget what it is. Gaze of Fate and...
Isn't it Prescience?
Yeah, Prescience. Might be Warp Time. The other guy, whatever. It's either Gaze of Fate. He's Gaze of Fate and either Prescience or Warp Time.
We're going to make it up as you need it in the game.
Yeah, this guy's got +1 to cast with the High Magister Warlord trait. Stratagem for an extra Warlord trait. He has Death Hex and Prescience or Warp Time, whatever one that guy.
I think we decided Warp Time because that's the harder one to get off, isn't it?
No, I think Prescience harder to get.
Is it? Okay, whatever the harder one to get off.
Yeah. That's
the one that he has because he's got +1 to cast.
Yep. And then we have 4 units of 5 rubrics and 1 unit of 10. The 3 painted squads have -1 to hit. The 2 unpainted squads have +1 invuln save.
The psychic power, not
the
just
psychic
having
power.
it out.
Yeah. Sorry, the psychic power. It's all called to duplicity, so they all have that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a 10-man Scarab Occult squad. They have the +1 invuln power as well.
Fuck those guys.
Then we have World Eaters Patrol.
The Berserkers are back, taking the meta by storm.
They are. So we have, as the Warlord, or as the HQ, a Dark Apostle. He has the reroll all hits prayer as well as the -1 to be hit to 1 unit within 6. And then in the Rhinos, we're going to have 3 units of Berserkers. 2 of them are 6-man. 1 of them is an 8-man squad.
So many Berserkers. And that is that 2,000 points this time? Did you do it this time? Is it actually 2,000?
No, it's 1999.
God damn it, Jesse!
1999.
My OCD. I'm twitching. You can't see it. There. That's why the camera's twitching. I'm twitching.
Oh, and sorry, this time, because I forgot my Disciple. So this guy actually has Hellfire Missile.
Okay. And there you go. 1,999 points of Chaos Soup. Jesse's brought back the Berserkers. We tried the Bloodletters. We like the Bloodletters.
Yeah, I like the Bloodletters. I think they're really good. Will be really good in the MSU Primaris spam that we think might be coming.
Yeah, they probably will be. They definitely kill them. Let's see how the Berserkers do, and then we'll kind of refine this list some more. We'll see how they do. We'll go over my list coming up next. And here is the Tyranid list that I'll be bringing against Jessie today. Looks really small, doesn't it? I feel like something's missing. Well, let's go over it.
100 things.
Let's just go over what's here, and then I'll see if I can find what's supposed to be here. So it's a battalion patrol. The battalion is Leviathan. It has Big Daddy Old One Eye in it. It has a Malanthrope and a Neranthrope. It also has 15 of my brain babies, the Zoanthropes, 3 groups of 5. The patrol has another Neranthrope, who is going to have the Resonance Barb, so he gets +1 to cast and can use one more spell, even though he doesn't have it, which is pretty cool, you know. This is a Chronos detachment with 5 Hive Guard as well.
What's the other one?
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Yeah. I said that. You really don't listen to me, do you?
No, I'm going to show what you say.
Nope. Well, you're going to Chronos. Leviathan. But there's something missing. There's the troops are missing. Oh my god. That's because I am too lazy to get them the fuck out of here. There are 100 Gaunts going to come on the field as well. Sorry. 110. So there's 3 groups of 20 Termagants and 3 groups of 10 Hormagants in the Leviathan detachment, and just a 10-man Termagant squad with Chronos. Lots and lots of bodies for Berserkers to kill or wade through. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We are going to be playing... Where's the mission? I'm going to move over to the mission here.
Mission's right here.
Mission's over here. Sweep and clear. We are doing the, Search and Destroy deployment.
Yeah.
So we'll do table corners, 5 objectives, and it's hold 1, hold 2 for...
for primary.
Yeah, this is again from the Strike Force Grand Tournament pack. So you hold 1 for 5 points in primary, hold 2 for 10, and obviously hold more for 15. Okay, deployment coming up next. Anything to say, Jesse?
No, let's do this.
Okay. Quick change. I just lent Jesse 2 neophytes so he can use his disciples. Forgetting models shouldn't usually be a reason to stop playing a game, except, maybe if they're beer cozies.
That's a low blow. That's low.
Moving on. Just to go over my psychic powers real quick. Blue squad has Psychic Shriek. Green squad has Catalyst. Pink squad has the Horror. Big Daddy here also has Psychic Shriek. And the Chronos one obviously is going to be taking the Exploding Sixes. I believe it's called... oh my god, why am I blanking on this? You should remember it, Jesse. You love that power.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know why I'm blanking on this. This is going to cut quickly, and you're going to see me come back after I remember it, aka look it up. Symbiostorm. Totally remembered it. And this is deployment. Jesse deployed actually pretty conservatively. Wow. There's Berserkers in each one of those. I think the different colored one's the one with the bigger squad in it, right?
Yeah, that's why it's a different color.
Yeah, that's the whole reason it's different color. Not that you painted that one long before you painted the other ones and just didn't bother going back with it, eh?
No, it's always because there's something different in it.
Of course, that's the only reason you ever do that.
Yeah.
Here's my deployment. My swarm is all over the place. I forgot to mention I didn't take a Warlord trait because my Hive Guard are taking the adaptive biology of enhanced resistance, so they ignore AP 1 and 2. Yeah. I am out of space. If I took more models, they'd have to go back here. That's the only spot I have.
Yeah, if you get the small deployment zone, you're going to be...
I'm going to have to outflank a bunch of guns. Okay, and then we're going to roll on camera for who gets to decide first turn. Ha! 3. Oh, Jesse. Oh, no. You can go first.
You sure?
Yeah, you can go first.
I don't think I want to go first.
Yeah, that's why you're going first. Forgot to mention our secondaries. So Jesse took Thin Their Ranks. I have no idea why he'd do that. What else did you take? Engage?
Engage on all fronts, which I'm still unsure about, but I don't know what else to take.
And While We Stand, We Fight.
Which is the 2 Demon Princes and the Dark Apostle.
Right. So, obviously solid choices there. I also took While We Stand, We Fight, which would be Old One Eye, the Malanthrope, and the Chronos Neranthrope. It's the same cost as the other Neranthrope, so I get to choose which one, and it's the one that is definitely not going to be going forward. Because he needs to babysit these guys and make sure they explode on 6s. I also took... What did I take? I took Engage as well, and I actually took Deploy Scramblers.
Oh,
shocking. If you listen to the podcast or watch my bat reps, you know I generally take the same 3 every single time. Because I don't like interacting with my opponent, especially guys like Jesse. Fuck that.
I would have taken Deploy Scramblers too, but with that number of models...
I think you could definitely get here.
I don't think I'm going to get into that deployment zone all game. Especially and not be able to do it.
Well, the numbers game looks one-sided, but he still has a lot of Berserkers, and Berserkers, we know, tear through freaking gaunts like there's nobody's business.
Yeah, they kill things.
They do kill things. They're pretty cool. All right. Jessie is going to be going first because he really wanted to take first turn. End of movement phase for the Chaos Soup, and Psychic phase because he has a lot of movement crap that he can do with his duplicity and warp time and all this other shit. So he buffed the hell out of the 10-man Rubric squad.
Yeah,
so,
they have prescience, -1 to be hit, and +1 invuln.
And then duplicity them onto this objective here.
Yep.
The Rhino advanced over here. This Rhino advanced over there. That Rhino stayed put over there. And these rubrics moved up to that objective as well. And he's going to get ready to kill some Gaunts. Oh, yeah, and he smited with them and killed a Gaunt over here.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's what they do.
On to Shoosting. End of turn 1 for Chaos. They shot all these guns here and all these guns here into the 10-man Hormigaunt squad. There are 2 remaining. Thank you, -1 to hit. The Feel No Pain didn't help me, but the -1 to hit did. You will be getting 2 points for engage on all fronts, though, because
2 points for engage, yeah.
you're all over the place, and there are Berserkers in both of those Rhinos, remember. Scary shit is coming forward. Tyranids, turn 1 coming up. Let's see if I can... I've got to stem this tide before it comes at my face. All right, Gaunts. Time to go die. End of Tyranid, movement phase, round 1. All these boys have run up here, grab that objective away from him, grab that objective away from him. These guys have moved over because I want to make sure I get my engagement on fronts. But the biggest thing is the 2 surviving Gaunts metabolic overdrived into his deployment zone and deployed Scramblers. And neither one of them died doing it, which was actually a big deal. So I got my deploy Scramblers in his zone. And now I got to try and kill some crap. Unfortunately for me, he has a lot of denies. Who is the better psyker? Brain bugs. End of Tyranid turn 1. We had an epic psychic battle over here of smites and denies, but in the end, the rubrics went down to, I think, 3-man. And then Hive Guard finished them off with a split fire. A couple more smites went in there to finish them off as well. I think 1 Gaunt killed a guy too.
I think so.
I think one of them died, yeah. Lots of smites going around. Zoanthropes still do a lot of damage. So we wiped those 2 rubric squads. There was 1 left, but he failed morale. Jesse figured it wasn't worth spending 2 CP to keep 1 rubric alive, which he is completely right. I did try to pop that Rhino in the back with the first round of Hive Guard shooting so I could get to the juicy innards inside. They did well in their shooting. They fucked up their wounds. So
Yeah, they hit well.
They hit well. They did not wound well. I think there was like 5 ones. So yeah, it's down to 2. So I charge in some Hormigons just to block his movement a bit more. Make sure I hold that objective. And I will be getting my deploy scrambles in his zone and 3 points for engage. I had to feed him a couple Hormigons to those Berserkers over there. I did get Catalyst off on the blue squad since they're over here being all blue. Yeah, blue. That's right. And now it's going to be Jesse's turn 2. He does get 10 points for holding 2 objectives. We're off to a good start. Chaos turn 2. End of movement and psychic turn 2 for Chaos. Lots of shit happening. We had a discussion what the best move would be because he found that my first psychic phase did a lot of damage. So he wants to try to mitigate that as much as possible while still doing some damage to me. So these Berserkers came out. They want to kill some Zoanthropes. They have prescience, right?
Prescience.
Yeah, they do have prescience, so they are getting +1 to hit in there. These guys also got buffed up the ass, so they are -1 to hit. They are +1 involved, and he duplicity them from this objective all the way over here. So he's swarming this objective. Move the Rhino up to make sure they're going to be protected from the smites, because that's the real threat. Hive Guard are not going to do too much against them with 4, potentially 3 up invuln and -1 to hit.
CP, yeah.
So that was a good move there. He got the Berserkers out over here. We knew this wasn't going to be the best, most valuable thing to do because killing, 20 Gaunts isn't huge. But with the Rhino with 2, they might as well get out and do as much damage as they can right now before the Hive Guard just pop them.
Yep.
You move these rubrics up too, just to help kill these guys off that objective.
Yeah.
All the Terminators over there are also in range of the middle Termagant squad, because he wants to make sure that he puts as much in there and try to kick me off that objective 2 to get me down to only 5 points for my first turn. So, let's see if he can do it. He got a couple smites, well, one smite off, killed one Gaunt, failed the other smite, so there's one Gaunt still alive there right now. So it's going to have to take some Storm Bolters, or leave it alone. He's fine. Don't worry about that guy. See that little guy right there? Don't worry about that guy. Don't worry about that guy. All right. Shooting phase coming up. End of the shooting phase. The Scarabs killed 14.
Oh, I didn't shoot the hell. Oh, no, I don't have it.
You don't have it because you have those guys. Yeah. Killed 14 of the Gaunts. Realized right before shooting that definitely should have prescienced them. That actually, you had a lot of 3s in the second round of shooting.
Yeah, the second 20 had a lot of 3s.
Yeah. So hopefully these guys can make use of that prescience and wipe out this squad. All the guns over here brought this Hormigaunt squad down to 4 men. They are still in synapse range, so they're not going to run. So it means the Berserkers hiding behind that brick wall there are going to have to do the last bit of work there. And Stormbolter killed poor Gary.
Yeah, fuck Gary.
Fuck Gary the Hormigaunt. All right, charge phase. The all-important charge phase here and there. Got to kill some shit. End of Chaos turn 2. These Gaunts died horrible, horrible, horrible deaths. The Rubrics made a charge. The Berserkers made a charge. I had CP, so I used Caustic Blood on this 10-man squad and ended up blowing acid all over 2 Berserkers. So, not bad. 1 CP to kill 2 Berserkers. I will take that. Over here, so Jessie used Vets, so he was wounding on 2s. They were Prescience, so they were hitting on 2s. And what was the exploding one?
I don't remember what it's called, but it's a World Eater strat where you explode against everybody on 6s, but because they're Prescience, they're exploding on 5s.
So it's not unmodified 6s. So they just...
Yeah, it's just 6s.
They explode on 5. They exploded on 5s. 67 attacks.
Was what they got at the end of it.
Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s against a 5-man Zoanthrope squad. They're
1 Zoanthrope with 2 wounds.
He is still alive. Holy fuck.
Now, I can hear everyone being like, cast Death Hex, they die if you cast Death
okay,
Hex.
we gotta cover this, because this is important.
So, he's Kronos.
I am Kronos.
So he can make me cast on a single dice.
Yeah.
If he makes me cast on a single dice, Death Hex goes off on a 6. I'm also -1 to cast when I'm within 18 inches of him.
Yeah.
The range of Death Hex is 18 inches. So I need a +1 to cast character.
Which is that guy back there.
And I need to roll a 6.
Yeah.
Now, I can spend a CP and give him +2. That totally makes sense. But now I have to roll a 4.
And I can still deny it.
He still gets to deny it. And it's a 6, and he still gets to roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
It's not worth the risk.
He's worth 5 points
at the end of the game.
So it's important that if people were wondering why I moved up this 1 squad, that's why.
Yeah. So that's why Death Hex didn't get cast.
Yeah. So he knew Death Hex would have 100% killed him.
I wouldn't have needed Prescience. I wouldn't have
even been close. We know that. It was not worth it because...
It wasn't worth the risk.
It was not going to... And then he would have been out in the open here. Not out in the open, but he would have been a lot more vulnerable. And then I could try and deny him 5 points. And Death Hex.
Yeah, so...
so yes.
That's why...
That's why they still had their invuln.
I thought Prescience and Explosions...
I think we both did. But... I get a close-up on his eyes, but he didn't have any.
So yeah. But Dustin only got 10 points. He only holds 2 objectives.
Yeah, you kicked me off that objective. These guys survived. There was 6 strung out, so one of them died to coherency, but now they're back in coherency because there's only 5.
Yeah, so that's where we ended up.
Yeah, and now it's going to be Tyranid turn 2 coming up. And you did get another 2 points for engage.
Yeah.
And I think we were like one model away from 5 points in their ranks, so you got 4 points for that too. So points are getting up there, so it's good. I'll see what I can do on my turn 2. End of turn 2 movement for the Tyranids. These guys ran up here to get one of these guys in the objective. These guys huffed it over here. Spread them out since they're only 5 men to try to limit where he can go with the Berserkers. He has to at least go around them. So he has to either warp time or get some other stuff off that I don't want to have to deal with. But we do what we can. Move these guys on the mid-objective. Old One-Eye decided to come out to play with some Berserkers. So he doesn't get to play very much. They left a gap for him back here for reasons. The Kronos little Gaunts move up a little bit as well. The Kronos guys are moving around just to make sure I don't have to worry about any stupid death hexes. And we're going to try to smite out some crap right now. This guy also stayed in combat because he ain't no bitch.
Those headbutts.
Those headbutts. Oh, that's right. I didn't even headbutt you last turn.
Oh, go through your
I'm going to headbutt the shit out of you right now. Watch this. We're going to do it on camera. What is that? 4? Oh, you're fucked. Oh, that's a wound, Jesse.
3 up.
That's a wound.
Oh
He
God.
did it! Yes!
You're down to 5.
All right. Now I'm going to start my actual shooting or my psychic phase. Turn 2 psychic phase for the Tyranids. Holy crap. So, they smited, wiped out the Berserker squad. They smited, wiped out the 5-man Rubric squad. He smited, finished off the Rhino. And then this guy got some more revenge. Psychic shrieked, killed 2 more guys, tried to deny, not quite. This guy's doing a lot of work. I'm pretty impressed with that. Catalyst went off on this Gaunt squad since they're holding that objective way over there. And Symbiostorm was denied because stupid World Eater. I did that out of order. I should have smited it first. Well, I didn't think I'd get through all those guys, so to be fair, I couldn't have predicted that.
A lot of smites.
There's a lot of smites. All right, time to start my shooting phase. We'll see if we can... I guess I'm going to try and hurt these tanks. Fuck. End of the shooting phase for Tyranids turn 2. Good thing my psychic phase went well, because I didn't do too much in my shooting phase. I shot at these guys just to make them spend some CP to give them an extra invuln. Managed to kill one, which was a little lucky. And then I shot again to try and wipe this Rhino out so I could smite these assholes next turn. Almost, but not quite. He's down to 2.
2 wounds left.
So we're going to... Yeah, I took some pot shots with the few things that were in range. Nothing else happened. So we're going to go into Old One-Eye, mauling some Berserkers now. End of battle round 2 for Tyranids. He mucked them and then overran back into his safety pocket of Gaunts and Zoanthropes. I will be getting my 3 points for engage again because those lovely beauties here. And this sexy boy right here. And the advance over there helped me there. So engagement up front still going well right now. I needed to keep him back. He's still got another pocket of freaking Berserkers in that Rhino back there. And these Scarabs are still almost full strength. So, Chaos, turn 3, coming up. He will get his 10 points again. Primary staying even. The game is actually really close. You've still got some punch left, so we'll see what he can do. Turn 3 coming up. All right, we're at the end of the shooting phase for the Chaos. The psychic phase, a lot happened there, so we'll go over that quickly.
Oh, that's right. I didn't say what the psychic phase was.
Yeah, well, the psychic phase is a big deal because since you could safely try to death hex these guys, you went for it, moved them up, you can keep them protected from the Rhino and the Rubrics there. You did try for it. I did because I still had those guns at that time. I did make you cast it on 1 dice. You still got it off because you spent the CP to get +2, right?
+2.
+2, yeah. So still went off on a 7 because you rolled a 5. My boys here rolled double stud to fucking say
right.
No death hex. Get out of here.
No death hex. So
you did warp time and successfully warp time the
here.
Berserkers, so they're way up here. They're ready to take that objective and try to do better than the other guys did. There's more in the squad too.
Yeah, it's an 8-man squad.
It's an 8-man squad, but they still have their invuln. So we'll see what happens there.
These guys got buffed up again.
These guys got buffed up the ass again. Split the shots a little bit to kill that one guy. Killed the 10-man Chrono squad and killed 14 of this 20-man squad.
Yeah.
But Baby Blue is saying, nope, stay here, boys. You still got work to do.
Yeah.
So we're going into the charge phase. I wonder where he's going to charge. Stay tuned to find out. All right, end of Chaos, turn 3. The Berserkers charged into the Zoanthropes with their buffs and killed 2 of them, which is actually a big deal because that means their big smite is gone. Just a pain in the ass. Also, we forgot to... These guys back here cast the duplicity spell. We just forgot to move them. So they moved up. He shot just because, you know, they were going to shoot. Why not? And they killed 2 gods. So they're there to get him his engage on all fronts for 2 points. We've got the Berserkers engaged with the 3-man now Zoanthropes squad in the middle. These guys got buffed again.
Yeah.
Baby Blue tried to deny the stupid invuln because he got it off pretty low, but...
you failed.
I failed. I am a failure.
So yeah, so we got some gaunts left on the table.
You killed a lot of gaunts now. There's 6 left in that squad, 18 left in that squad, and that's all the gaunts that are left.
Yeah, so...
We're both getting pretty sparse here.
Yeah.
We're getting beat up. All right. Got to deal with these last group of Berserkers because they're not nice. We'll do that on my turn here. I still don't think I can deal with those assholes. I just have to try to hold my objectives here. We'll see what I can do. All right. End of my psychic phase. My one big smite was a super smite and wiped the Rubric squad. Because this guy was just a little bit closer to them than to the Berserkers. And all my other smites and Psychic Shriek and all the other crap went into them. So they're down to a 3-man now. I didn't want to completely kill them because I don't want Old One Eye to stay here. So, and I managed to get Horror off on these guys as well.
So they'll be -1 to hit.
They'll be -1 to hit. And Catalyst failed on double 2s. The only thing that is the bane of my existence. I'm going to move on to the shooting then, which is basically these guys because... Yeah, I don't have any other guns anywhere. My guns are my brains. Shooting phase. I did dick all. I hit them actually more times than I expected, and 3-up invuln is apparently really good. Who knew?
You spent the CP to give him a 3-up.
He did spend the CP to give him the 3-up invuln. And I didn't think it was worth paying 2 CP just to kill the Rhino right now, so... Yep, that was my shooting phase. Old One Eye murdered a bunch of Berserkers, then overran and ran over here to get protected by some Zoanthropes, which are apparently pretty good things to be protected by. So, Jessie will once again get his 10 points, and we will be moving on to turn 4. Alright, turn 4 movement for Chaos. This Rhino moved over here, still staying in range of warp time.
Yeah, 9-inch warp time.
Yeah, from 9-inch warp time from that boy over here. He's going to try to zoom him over there for some engage on all fronts. This Rhino here was only moving 3, but everybody always forgets the 6-up repair they get. And he got it, so now it's actually up a bracket and had a chance to get over here for another engage. Didn't quite get enough of an advance, but may as well move it up because what else is it going to do? So, going to do some Psychic now. The warp time is obviously going to help there. Just try to get his 2 points for engage this turn again. And see what else he wants to do with it. End of Chaos, round 4. These guys split their fire a little bit into the Zoanthropes in the middle and these poor Gaunts here. The Gaunts died. The Zoanthropes did not. Got 2 wounds on that one there. He did fire twice, as it is a swing to kick me off that objective. It was unlikely, but it was 100% worth a shot for 1 CP to shoot twice. Holy crap. Didn't pay off, unfortunately, but it was definitely the right choice. He did get his 2 points for engage again, though. So... I don't know if you guys have been following along at home, but this game is within 10 points. It is ridiculously close right now. So I'll give you more of a recap after the end of my turn to see exactly how close it is, and we'll see who comes out on top. End of Tyranid move. Turn number 4. Gaunts shuffled around a little bit to get back here, get some bonuses, make sure he's still protected by them. Old One Eye moved up there. I got to try to stop him from getting 3 points for engage because it's close enough that I need to take any advantage I can right now. I'm only up by 5 on primary, and I think that's the only points I'm up right now. So, we got to try to kill these 2. The Rhinos are more important. I really want to kill these guys. They're going to be at a 4-up invuln with CP because we denied the Weaver, the plus
invul.
one invul, whatever it's called there.
Weaver Fates.
Weaver Fates, yes, that's right. But it's unlikely. I might still try, but I just need to make sure that dies first. So maybe these guys can do it. They advanced, so they got my engagement on fronts this side. The Zoanthrope that is not part of While We Stand We Fight advanced a whopping 6, so we got an 11-inch move and metabolic overdrive to get me my 3 points for that this turn. So we got to keep up as many points as we can. Oh, I forgot to do the roll for him to see if he got a mortal wound for doing it.
Oh.
He's fine. Okay. And the Hive Guard actually moved up a little bit. I need to get some range and just space out a little bit more. Because I'm not too worried about them killing anything this turn. I only have 1 CP left, so they're not going to fire twice anyway. And again, not likely to kill those guys. So I'm not looking to do it. But we'll see what I can do. The Rhino's the target this turn. Alright, so end of my psychic phase. It went pretty well. Smited this Rhino out. He blew up and killed one of the Zoanthropes in this green squad here. And then the smites over here went into that Rhino, including the smite and psychic shriek from that guy, since he can't see the guys behind there. He was also smiting the Rhino. Brought it down to 2 wounds. Not quite enough. Old One Eye still might have to do something here. Might ship with the guns. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe these guys can try to kill some scarabs after all. We'll see. Shooting phase coming up. End of Tyranid turn 4. My shooting phase was shit again. It did. I killed a Terminator. I did it. I moved them, so what am I expecting with that one? And then Old One Eye flipped the Rhino over there.
Yep.
So I managed to do that. He does still have his dark matter crystal and Cult of Duplicity. Yeah. So 1 second, we're going to tally this up and see how close it actually is, and we're going to see if Jessie can pull this one out. Be right back. All right, so we've tallied it up. We actually, since Jessie started his turn, we gave him his 10 primary points. So with his 10 primary points right now, the score is 58 to 57 for Jessie right now. So we have been racking our brains to see what it will take to get him a win in this game. The only way that he has to deny me one of my While We Stand We Fights. And this poor Zoanthrope appears to be the target of his rage. There's some gaunts over here and some Hive Guard here, but he can duplicity some scarabs there. And with a 10-inch charge, 10 inches, he can potentially kill him. He also has to kill 20 gaunts to get the thin their rank points up too. If he manages to do both of those things, I think I might still lose by 2, if he does lose, it's going to be like 1 or 2 points. But in a team game, he would have just taken this because he's getting a lot of points right now. He's in a good spot. But this is singles.
Yeah, so it's...
Fuck this.
All in.
Let's go. Here he goes, everybody. Wish him luck. All right. He has finished the shooting. He's finished his psychic. He has done what he's needed to do so far. The gaunts are down to 1, which did give him his extra 2 points he was looking for. He got the 3 points for his engage because this guy made a run. He was very smart about who duplicity'd. He didn't do it with these guys because they could have been Chronosed. He was not. So they got over there. We wanted to do the big 10-inch charge to try to keep this game. He's got a CP to reroll it. Here it comes. Oh, no!
If Gaze hadn't failed.
He failed Gaze of Fate, so he has to reroll both of them. Can he do it? Oh!
Good game.
Good game. That will be it. Unfortunate. So close. So freaking close. That was a very tight game. So what do you think of this list then?
Berserkers are better, but they're better because they start on the board.
Yes.
So they distract from the rubrics, so the rubrics have more time to do what they do of just staying alive and getting primary points.
Yep, exactly. Again, these fucking scarabs.
Scarabs are amazing.
So durable.
They're really, really good.
I think even if I had to, like if I lost rubrics, I would spend a CP to give the sorcerer both of the powers that they need, and then just spend a CP every turn so he could cast it again.
Yep.
And just lose his 1 damage smite, because who cares, right?
Yep. You definitely know how to use your Berserkers. So I think we're going to have to discuss a way to put them both in your list, because I kind of like the look of that. It's your style. Like, is it meta? Fuck no. But this is Stud or Scrub.
Yeah.
Look at what I'm bringing. We take the meta by storm. Fuck the meta.
So yeah.
So that's the game. It was extremely tight. Kept it close the whole time. That was great fun.
I think you won by about 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think it ended up being about 7. I did get the last time. I maxed out my primary because I was.
So you got 5 there.
Yeah, there's nothing he could have done to kick me off 2 of them. But that was the Hail Mary. He really needed to kill one of my characters, and that was the one he was most likely to kill. It was a longer charge, old one-eye, plus he's harder to kill. So there's the amount of attacks they would get. They should get through enough 3-up invulns. But he played it perfectly. That was well done, Jesse. Good job. Already improving with the list here. So we're gonna. Those people that are gonna be challenging, you're gonna have their work cut out for them, man. I gotta tell you.
I hope so.
Yeah, gonna kick some ass. It's gonna be great. So once again, Jesse's going to start playing some other local folks. If you wanted to challenge Jesse as he's perfecting his list during his coaching sessions with me, the games, I will still be there for the games to help him through it and kind of coach him a bit more, help him out, as we're learning together. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. So Jesse, you got to do your outro, bro.
So if you'd like to support us, you can find us at patreon.com. Just search Stutter Scrub. Also, we do a podcast. If you just found us on YouTube, you can get that wherever you get your podcast. It's Stutter Scrub. Also on Twitch every Wednesday, there are 40k games being played by Dustin, TJ Lanigan, and Scary from Scarcast. You guys can check that out as well. And that's about it. Nailed it.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check us out next time. Talk to you then.